Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build. This time it's a build that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I actually started this build before my world reset, but I didn't really work on it that much until I started building more stuff. My style kind of improved, I think, but a lot of this, especially like the ceiling, is based off of the coastal villa that I did, where I cluttered like the vines and the blue hydrangeas. I think they're hydrangeas, but the blue flower garlands like on the ceiling, and it just, I don't know if it's a bit too cluttered, but it satisfied me, because I think I'm better at wall and ceiling clutter rather than floor clutter. I think that's where I like struggle, unless it's like outside, because there's a bunch of like rocks and like leaf piles and flowers that you can put on the floor. But if it's like purely like indoor floor stuff, I struggle. So you can tell the difference between the ceiling and the floor, how cluttered it is. I also just hit 20K on my TikTok, which is crazy, and my first video that I uploaded, the very first one, which was the Jellycat store that I did, just hit 1 million, which is crazy. I had no idea, like, starting my TikTok wasn't even, like, the purpose of that wasn't to get famous at all. I didn't expect so many people to care. Like, I thought I was gonna get like basically no followers, basically no views. Like, I was really not expecting anything. So it's been crazy. It's been a crazy month. I mean, I started on January 30th, and right now it's March 3rd when I'm recording this. So that's crazy. I also finished this build. Well, it took me 2 hours, but I finished it in one day, which I might change some stuff if I come back to it. But yeah, it's an art school. Since I am an art major in uni, I kind of want to incorporate that. I'm a music major. But on the first floor we have a ballet studio, like a dance studio, and a changing room. And then in the main floor, like lobby area, there's a stage, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know, it's not supposed to be super realistic. This is very much toca clutter core, whatever. And then we have like lecture hall, and then beside that is the art studio, like art class, and then the music studio class. So yeah. But yeah, this build took me 2 hours, which is approximately the same amount of time as the model agency, a little bit more, like a few minutes more. But this is a 2-story building as opposed to the 1-story Y2K loft. But that's because literally no inspo, no references. Like, it was really hard for me to think of how to even furnish that place. But since there's a lot of like items that could be used for this build, like specific items, it was easier to get an idea of what I wanted to put in. But yeah, a lot of use of plants for sure on the ceiling, especially. Again, not really realistic. Wasn't really what I was aiming for. I just kind of wanted it to be aesthetic. But you know, like semi-realism, but not too much, because I don't know, I just liked the cover letter look. I try to put a lot of like pinks and blues, but also like wood tones and whites, like white marble stone-ish. And then on the outside there's a little patio area with like a pond, even though it's technically a swimming pool, and then a food truck that's like healthy food. I don't know, try to make it, you know, green foliage. But But yeah, another short video compared to the coastal villa, which was 3 stories and like 12 minutes long, compared to like this. Well, technically it's like a 5-minute video if you like take out the tour, which is like a minute long. Well, actually that makes it 6 minutes, but you know, somewhere around that. But yeah, I cluttered the main office a lot, and also the elevator is quite cluttered. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a short one, but I hope you guys like the interior. What I tried to do, semi-realistic, but also very foliage and cluttered.